Hi, today I'm just going to do a little setup of Motu sound cards and how you get them up and running in your studio. I have two Motu AVBs, so I've got a 24AI and a 24AO. They seem to be the best option for getting 24 in and out on D-subs price-wise, so I bought two of them for the studio and both of them had power failures. So here are two brand new ones that Motu sent out as replacements, and I'm just unboxing them at the moment. Quite strange that one would have a power failure and within a week the second one would have a power failure as well when I sent them away to be repaired. The repair company just issued two new units, which was very nice of them, and charged for a normal repair. So quite happy with that. Hopefully these units don't have power issues. So here's the AI. So it's 24 analog inputs. It also has 24 on ADAT, and it has the ability to send 24 out as well on ADAT. Here's DAO. So this is 24 analog outputs, and it also has 24 ADAT outputs, and it can also take 24 ADAT inputs. And these hook up to each other through Ethernet. I'm just lashing them in the rack now. Trying to keep this video quite quick, so they're going in quickly there. They're actually originally replaced the Mackie SDR above. So this studio was originally set up in '96, and in 2002 I updated it to the SDR 24 track, and we took out the old ADATs, and it's been working with a Soundcraft Ghost for what would it be, 24 years or 22 years, no problems. The Genelecs, the 1030s there, not an issue with them in the 16 years I've been using them, since 2002, since I started working in the studio. I might just add, this is a teaching studio, so we like to keep a lot of analog gear around that's not super high end, but is very useful for the teaching purpose. So we went from ADAT to the Mackie SDR, 24 track hard disk recorder, and then we had a variety of DigiDesign native, 001s, 002s and 003s, which were all quite unreliable boxes. And then this was the simplest replacement, direct replacement for the SDR, because I could just use D-subs. So we're pulling the D-subs out. The first unit to have a power issue was the 24AI, so we lost all our inputs. So as a quick fix, we got the SDR back up and running and used the 24 inputs on that and sent those signals out through ADAT into the digital inputs on the 24AO, and so we were able to continue using the studio. And then we had a power failure on the AO, and we were out of action for a couple of weeks waiting for these new units to arrive. So I'm just replacing the D-subs and fitting them in. So these are hardwired to the back of the patch bay racks. Okay, so now I'm going to just connect two units through Ethernet to each other. So it's just an Ethernet cable connected between the two of them, and they will just sort themselves out really, and then just USB to the computer and switch them on. Fingers crossed. These are brand new units straight out of the box. They seem to be working okay. Synchronizing, and they're up and running. So now set up our computer. I already have the Motu discovery software, so it's recognizing 2 new units. So I'm going to say OK, and we'll just have a look at the internal clock is locked, and we'll go down to our AO. So this unit is connected to the computer, so I'm going to tell it that I want to use the AVB stream, which is the Ethernet connection between the two boxes. Sorry, I'm looking at my phone, which is a bit of a lag, so my mouse work is not great. So now that's going to take 3 8-channel streams from the AI. So we set up our outputs to go from the computer to the analog outputs, 1 to 24. You can see analog from computer. Now I'm going to go into Pro Tools, and we get to use our Motus again. So we go to a 24 AO, which is the card connected to the computer. Get Pro Tools back up and running. Press play, and we'll have a look at the card to see if we're getting output to it. And yeah, signals are appearing on the card, and they are coming in the monitor inputs of the Soundcraft Ghost. All good. Now let's check our inputs. So we'll go to the AI routing, and what we want to make sure is that the signals are coming in the analog inputs and going to the AVB streams, which will go into the AO and then get to the computer. So we've got 1 to 24, and they are all coming in the AVB streams. Now let's check our inputs. So I just have a signal on that cable. It's going into 6, so AVB stream 1 is working. AVB stream 2, 9 to 16 is working. And we'll check 17 now, make sure 3 is working. So the signal is going in. Everything is working. Okay, cheers. Hope this was helpful.